Welcome back, folks, to another review of an Atari 2600 game. My name is Nick, and this time we're looking at Sea Monster. Yes, that promises a lot with a name like that, but let's see how it transpires. This one was published by Bits Corporation in 1983. Now you control, well, this ship. There's supposed to be a monster at the top of the screen, and it releases depth charges to destroy all the things swimming down in the middle there, you can see there. Now it's all about timing with your depth charge, and there, the deeper you hit stuff, there goes one, and that orange thing at the top there, is that a monster? I'm not sure. Anyway, the deeper you hit, the more points you get. They will be firing back at you. Who'd have thought that? And I've got sploose there, and then if they hit you, you will die. My lives are in the top right. Quite easy to regenerate when a missile's already about to hit you, as it's extremely unfair. So we're very early days computing, and boy does it show. As far as I can tell, it's just this one stage that goes on forever. I do like the water though, bobbing up and down. That's taking me for a journey there, not sure where. I'm a little bit seasick. Good sounds coming out of this thing, but the problem's going to be I'm not sure how much variety this thing is going to offer. Right, so what we got there? So on the top level we got this crabby thing, jellyfish going across. Midway we got these magenta scuba diver fellows. Then we've got these other guys right down the bottom, some sort of divers or something that will fire back at us. And that's it, the whole game. So one could say it's a bit like a reverse Galaxian or reverse Space Invaders variant. And that is it. Very early days, so people were very easily impressed, but I'm not sure how impressed they would have been at this one back in the day. Scores on the top, you see it's by Bitcorp down there, and some seaweedy red stuff at the bottom. If you're currently got red seaweedy stuff out your bottom, then comment in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you, everyone would do, and your amazing tales, maybe. Right. So this is quite realistic. If you was a sea monster skimming on the top of the surface of the water, trying to launch depth charges on other creatures that are minding their own business. Now, as you can see, this sea is a one-way traffic, I should say. Everyone goes from right to left in this sea. If it's near Australia, I'd imagine they go left to right. No whirlpools, no ender level bosses, no excitement really. But anyway, bibbidi bibbidi bib bib. It's all about a journey into retro land, seeing where stuff is today compared to where it started from. I bet you're quite glad it's evolved slightly from this. This is very basic there. If you're liking your Atari 2600 stuff, not all games are as basic as this, but a lot of them are. You can see them in a playlist. To get there, check on my username, click on that. That'll take you to the channel page. Then click on the playlist tab, unless you're a Wally, and then the playlists will be there. Atari 2600 along with a lot of over stuff. Can I talk properly? Don't know. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed so far on this journey, this stress-busting journey, as my lives are zero. Thank God for that, I hear some people say. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Big thank you to the members as well, keeping this thing going as we look at everything. Well, at the moment, ZX Spectrum, Commodore 64, Commodore Amiga, Mega Drive. They're the active ones at the moment. Occasionally PlayStation, very occasionally. But yes, that is it. In the past, we've done Game Boy Advance, PlayStation 4. What else? Game Boy Advance. I've said that twice now. But anyway, we've done it. I've got a few Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64. Probably some other stuff I've forgotten as well, but not a great deal. Right, mainly racing games, I think, because I love them. This isn't a racing game. This is a sea game. Who's seasick? Put your hand up if you are seasick at the moment. We're bobbing up and down. A life on the ocean wave. Baba dibba bubba aye, my laddie. Yeah, so this is a game for seafarers if they're not out at sea. Or if they are out at sea, they've got a big plug lead and they can plug it into electricity on land. No laptops back then in 1983. No, it wasn't portable computers. Not everyone had a phone, a super phone in their pocket like today. Right, I'm good at getting the first layer of enemies, but the level never ends, really. I wouldn't mind taking them all out, not for dinner. They're individually, and when you've tried all of them, it goes to the next wave. But no, it's a constant wave, it's a mega wave, it's a tsunami wave that never, ever ends. You would have put a cartridge in, you would have paid quite good money for the cartridge, slotted it in. I mean, how many hours could you play this game as a kid over and over again? Imagine if, even from 1983, imagine you were a kid sitting at home, your parents bought you an Atari 2600, and all you had at the moment, because of the name of it, was Sea Monster. Ooh, Sea Monster, lovely. Let's have another go, should we? There's a few variants of the game, different modes there, 2 players also, but it just the only difference I can see is the speed that the stuff goes across and the amount of stuff firing back at you. But what you can see here, or what you have seen so far, is basically everything the game has to offer. What about that then? If you have seen a sea monster like that thing at the top, I can't make out if it's a boat or a big bird, or look, big bird out of Sesame Street. What the hell is it? Is it a Loch Ness monster? It's chaos, and not particularly good chaos. 1983, acceptable. Has aged absolutely terribly. You can see where it's been influenced. It's like a Space Invaders game at sea. Don't know what ocean this is. Bit Corporation. I mean, I don't know too many games by Bit Corporation, to be fair. Most of the Atari 2600 games seem to be either by Activision or Atari themselves. There's a few others here and there. Parker Brothers, they did a few. Bit Corporation, not quite sure. Put your favourite obscure Atari 2600 publisher below in that good old comment section. I don't think many of you would have had this game. I reckon it might be a bit rare, this as well. I don't think it would have sold or been manufactured in great numbers. I might be wrong, but I very much doubt it would have been manufactured in great numbers. If you've been manufactured in great numbers, then comment in the comment section below. That's a question there for the clone army in Star Wars. They was all a clone of Jango Fett, I think. But anyway, I go off on a tangent, like I often do. It's not encyclopedic this, we're stress busting, and most importantly of all, it's a distraction from everyday life where we talk absolute rubbish. Well, me mainly, but it'd be good if you can join in the comment section of your absolute rubbish, and we might meet somewhere in the middle in this world of insanity. Haven't you subscribed yet? Subscribe, nincompoop, and if you could click that bell notification, then it'll send you an email every time new games, videos go up. When I don't forget, because Twitter's changed to X, it's made it very awkward to use. But anyway, I quite often put links on Twitter. Let's keep calling it Twitter. If you want to follow me there on Jenkins7Nick. Twitter X, X Twitter, Twitter X. It's all going the wrong way. I used to have quite a lot of usability on that thing, and now I'm gradually losing bits and pieces. And it's not a joy to use at all, for me anyway. I expect it to be all paid subscription at some point, but this is 1983. There was no like social media, and boy, were we better for it. We could swim in the sea without people taking pictures of us in our stupid swimming trunks and putting it on TikTok, being tagged in an incident with an octopus, and we could just forget it and go home, have some beans on toast and a Ribena, and everyone was happy. Bring back those times, those simpler times, where you can get away wearing stupid swim trunks. As long as no one had a massive camera to take a picture of it, there'd be no record of that silly event at all. Hooray! Right, that's what I see. Flashbacks. Oh man, Caravan. The game's not going anywhere, is it? It's not going anywhere. I doubt there's many people here. To be honest, I'll be as far as to say it's probably only you and me here. There's only you and me. I'm playing it, you're watching it. How are you anyway? You alright? You keeping well? Yeah, that's good to know. Good. Okay, well, your health's the main thing. Look after yourself. What a conversation. Well, it's almost like we're at the pub. Whose round is it now? Have a pint of seawater, please, and some red seaweed, but not out of someone's bum. Right, okay. 3 lives left. I mean that. Why is it called Sea Monster? That could have been a lot better. If you're doing a monster, it could be a lot better designed. I would like the ability to dive under the water. I mean, let's face it, a sea monster doesn't need to fire death charges. It could probably just duck under the water and eat all these things. If in fact the thing at the top is a sea monster, it might be that that's just a boat and everything beneath me is sea monsters. I don't know. It's a complicated world we're living in. This will definitely be my last go. As you can tell, I ramble on quite a bit. How could this game be improved? Well, different stages. Stage 1, Stage 2, varied graphics every now and again, change of background maybe, but yeah, it's too, even for 1983, It's too basic for me. I mean, I had a ZX Spectrum, and 1983 is when the ZX Spectrum come out, really, and they was all pretty basic then. Well, they're always good for sounds, though, this. I mean, we're getting a bit of a retro buzz from the sounds alone. But there's no real reason, really, to play this anymore today. Okay for the era, but I wouldn't have rushed around a friend's house on the sole purpose that they just had this. I thought, no, such and such has got an Atari 2600. Shall we go round? What games he got? Sea Monster. Oh no, let's stay and watch Danger Mouse or the Pink Panther. Yeah, let's stay round here. Well, I hope you'd like to have a look there. To speak English for a second. I'm so blown away by the game. Hope you liked having a look at that one. I didn't like it that much. That was Sea Monster on the Atari 2600, published by Bit Corporation in 1983. If you have any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We're bobbing up and down. A life on the ocean wave. Baba dibba da ba ba la. I'm a laddie.